Alright, welcome to yet another episode or edition of the Slightly Reckless podcast. We are here to entertain, educate, and have fun. I hope that's what life is all about, and maybe in the process also make some money. So, Larry, did you have the news of the first of all, say hi to our viewers.
Greetings to all our beloved viewers. We thank you for the little time that you spare every time you have your gadget to maybe check on what the Slightly Reckless has for you today. And we urge you to keep giving comments, give feedback. We always want to correct our wrongs from what you tell us.
Okay, so yesterday the Busoga Kingdom officially announced that the Chabazinga, William Nadiope, I think that's the name, and his wife Inebantu, Jovia Motesi, will come twins. But the news I think came out after like a week after, because they say she gave birth on 27th. So that's like I think a week after she gave birth that they revealed to the public that she had given birth. So as news went around, people started. Someone on social media asked himself why people nowadays are giving birth to twins. And me, the other person that I know that recently gave birth to twins is Anita Fabiola. But I guess there are many other people that have given birth to twins that we don't know of. But it later turned out that there is new technology now through in vitro fertilization that you can go to the hospital and maybe the doctors help you get twins. And I don't know if it also affects gender, whether
determine
the sex of the kids that you're going to have, how many kids you're going to have. But with technology, at least from the very many women who shared and even doctors, it's possible. We just need around 30 or 35 million for doctors to do that for you. So, do you think this is a commendable technology? Is it something that you try if you could afford it? What do you think about the whole thing?
Well, I want to believe it's okay if you can afford it, because in the first place you can look at the money. It's not for everyone to afford. So if you can really afford it, it's okay, because there are people really that have looked for Luzaro. Nga ye abadde n'omwami we kumala ebbanga. So if there is this one chance that they've gotten and they can hit it like double, bafuneyo abalongo, I think it would be worth it. And it's okay as well to appreciate technology. If technology has come and gone are the days when everything would be on guesswork. Katonda yasalawo what and all that. But if there is now technology that has advanced to that level, I think I wouldn't say no to it. For those who can afford it, please go ahead, embrace technology. And those who can't afford it, I mean, what to do, you know?
Yeah, I personally think that I also actually agree that it's a good innovation, because, like, if you're able to find out that I can pay money and have 3 kids at once, and maybe that's all the kids I want to have, and especially now, like for us, because of how these days people are delaying to marry or delaying to have kids because of financial problems.
Yes.
So if it's not like in our parents' era where by 22, 23, our fathers were already having kids. So now if maybe you find yourself having kids at the age of like 35 or 32, why not, if you can afford it, why not pay at once and have all the kids at once? Yeah. They go through school, that is a done deal. But now today, maybe to add on this topic, during our lecture today, our female lecturer pushed out an idea of having kids. That apparently it's now possible to, like, they can extract sperm from a man and also eggs from a woman, and they produce a baby through a test tube, like outside of a woman's womb. Those are babies. They create an environment that's like a woman's womb. I've even seen they're also making robots, I think, in China, where a baby can grow in a robot. actually someone commented that if now it will no longer be necessary to have intercourse with a woman to have a baby, that means women will no longer be even important to some men, because like I think he was speaking from the angle of marriage, because if I can just pay someone to give me an egg and then I have a baby, why should I have to get married? So for you as a person, would you be comfortable with having your baby through conceived and to go through a test tube until the time of the 9 months, the preterm happening through the test tube?
I want to believe that people who go through or who go for such kind of mechanisms are the people that one, they could be lacking the potential. Maybe their bodies have issues. They're women. For the men, they are women, and for the women, maybe those very women have problems that they cannot keep babies for that long, 9 months, and they. So those ones, I don't see a normal human being that wants to have a healthy baby and all well natural by nature to go through such. I don't see any man embracing that. If you have a wife that should be able to
actually embrace
take
it,
the
but
role.
first finish. I'm going to explain why I embrace it.
What I mean, you could embrace. Okay, you'll bring your version, but I mean, if I have a woman at home that I call a woman, that I call my wife, and she gets to convince me to go for such, then I will cease seeing her as a woman in my. You get
Why?
I mean, what's your role now?
She's cooking for you food. She's giving you company. She's giving you bums.
We can get that from other. I mean, we can get such services, money cleaning, money washing, money food. Maids can do that, or helpers can do that. You know. Now I'm looking at a woman that is making a family with me. Now you should know that apart from what technology can do. You see, raising a baby from the mother's womb, the actual mother's womb, there is, I don't know much of science, docs you will tell us, but that connectivity, the mother bonds, that bond the mother creates with the baby that she has really carried. The way back in our village or even around, omuzadde omwana we bw'aba alina ekimutuuseeko ajja kugamba naye gwe omanyi omwana bw'aluma ggwe, those things. So it's more to that. There is more to that than so I want to believe it's really right for a woman to carry the baby, to bond with the baby, let the baby be feeding on you, eat, and she eats from you. I mean, through that's the best way. By the way, God was not wrong. Well, much as we are appreciating technology, God was not wrong to create us like the way He did. You get? So people have, like I said from the start, bino osobola bigendamu bw'obanga olina complications, oba bw'obanga nga ddala maybe you have a schedule that cannot allow you to do that. Naye omwana gwe mukoledde mu simanyi surrogacy, surely the mother will always have a miss when it comes to attachment. Yes, it could be your ovaries and his semen or sperm, but the mother, once he didn't carry this baby, trust me, there is already a gap, there is already a miss. You can try to nurture the baby to love you and all that, but there is the other love, there is the other natural love that comes with a woman that carries the baby.
Okay, you've brought up some points, of course, maybe because of experience that I hadn't looked into, like what you're talking about, the connection of the mom and the baby, and of course I also realized that if a woman did get pregnant, that means she won't even be able to breastfeed. But for me, I was looking at it from the angle of, I've seen how women change during pregnancy and even after pregnancy. Some women even never get a chance to restore back their body shapes because of that. So me, that's what I was looking at. Like, it would save women from that. Then the other thing is, we now know that women now are career women, they have jobs and whatever. So if she can have a kid without having to go through pregnancy and then maybe needing to go through the maternity leave and whatever, that saves her time to continue working. I mean, those are the two most important things that I was looking at. But of course, now that you've brought up that, I don't know if it's now a 50-50 or 50-30.
I'm still in 70, you guys. I'm still in 70. Your points are valid, but again, when you sum it all, no.
You feel like
a woman needs to give birth, like really give birth.
Yeah, so I think that the takeaways are clear from what we've discussed. But the most important thing for me, the reason I wanted us to discuss this is because of the initial part of the fact that now there is technology that helps people determine the number of kids they want to have them and get away with that and move on to other things. Because before this technology, now we had men, for instance, if it's now possible that you can know ahead that I'm going to have boys, I'm going to have girls, men don't have to go through the trouble of now having to look for girls or boys from other women because the wife he's married to is not able to give him a boy or a girl. So unless maybe you have to something to add, you can conclude this and move on to another topic.
Not much to add. But like I was telling you, we keep adopting whichever technology that comes. The advantages and disadvantages. You realize lately most women will go to the hospital, most pregnant women will go to the hospital and themselves choose to do C-section than normal delivery. Yeah, they have their reservations why. They have their reasons why. And it is taking train. Women, most especially celebrities, are choosing to pump breasts for baby milk than actual breastfeeding. They have their reasons why. But is that where we need to go? I'm not speaking from a local background, but is that really where we need to go? Okay, let me talk to my fellow men out there. Is that where you need our women to go? I mean, I don't second that as a person. Yeah, let's for reproduction, let us go natural. Because I have a lady friend who was telling me, Simani, sometimes when we give normal birth, Simani ogaziwa, Simani, but that is nature, and you later contract, as it is well known. So it is not something to really get to fear of. Your women, I mean, your mothers, your grandmothers, they went through the same, and they lasted with our grandfathers. So I mean, you don't have to deviate from that simply because you think your man will think otherwise. Men, if they are to think otherwise, there are so many reasons that will make them think otherwise, other than that one.
Okay, it's been a great show, a great episode. Thanks, guys, for the support you continue giving us. Please remember to subscribe, like, comment, and share. Peace out.
Peace.